Yo, what's up, yo? Hey, man. I know it's been a couple of months since I made the video, but y'all know the deal with me, man. I was in a life process, man. I was moving down from. I moved out of my home state because I couldn't take living in Atlanta no more because Atlanta is a ghetto ass, janky ass city, and I decided to move. That's why it took so long for me to make another video. So now I'm living in South Florida. It's around October, and you know what I'm saying? It's nice down here, got nice weather, and everything is cool down here, man. Way better than back home in Atlanta. But anyway, let me get on topic real quick. Um, I came down here to find a career, and now I have a new job down here. You know what I'm saying? So I got a job down here, and I've I've seen some stuff at my new job that made me want to make this video. And the title of this video is Women in the Workplace. Females in the workplace. Let me start off by saying this. Throughout my lifetime, I have worked a good variety of jobs. And I have seen a good variety of what people act like in certain work environments. And I've seen commonalities in all of those work environments. Let me tell you something about this when it comes to working with women. Um, First of all, let me start off by saying this. Women tend to bring emotion to the workplace, which is always a bad thing. Um, for example, I remember I was working I was working in aviation medicine as a medic when I was living in Spain. And I used to work with this fucking white girl, this white girl named Bonneville. Her ass was very emotional, which in my opinion, it's unprofessional to bring your personal emotions to work all the fucking time. You know, if things didn't go her way at the job, she would start crying. Like, this bitch would literally start crying. And I'm like, why the fuck are you crying? This is a professional setting. Things aren't gonna always go your way personally and shit. I'm like, why the fuck are you crying? I ain't never seen a man at the workplace crying, especially because things didn't go their way. That's some female shit, and let me tell you something, man. The shit is, like, it's fucked up, and women tend to find ways to nitpick and do less than what a lot of men do. For example, I was working at family practice at this other hospital, and I was working with this female named Michelle. This bitch didn't know shit about her job. Like, we were working in the medical field. This bitch didn't know shit about her job. Like, I put it like this. I did all the small procedures. I did all the sutures. I did all the IVs. I did damn near everything. All the major medical shit, I was doing it. But guess what? Guess who got promoted? Michelle got promoted. Why? Because I don't know, man. Maybe it's some shit where they gotta promote one woman per year or some shit like that. This bitch didn't know how to do sutures. She didn't know how to do IVs. She didn't know how to do none of that. But she got promoted because she did a whole bunch of fundraisers for the organization. for the hospital. So you knowing your job is not a qualification for being a supervisor, but throwing a lot of parties is a qualification for being a supervisor. That's some stupid ass shit. I'm sorry. So you got that bitch. She didn't know her job, and she ended up getting promoted. And she was never at the fucking workplace because every time, every time she had something going on with her kid. Oh, well, I gotta leave work early today because my kid is doing this. Or I gotta leave work early today because my kid has a soccer game. Or I gotta leave work early because of this. And my kid. I'm like, bitch, first of all, you ain't the only one that has a child. So what, everybody at work is gonna fucking leave because they have children? No, bitch, you the only one that's doing that shit. The only one. They try to pawn that I'm a mother shit off and try to use that to get sympathy, to get time off at work. And women fucking wonder why they don't get paid the same amount as men. Women wonder why they don't get paid as much as men. Because they don't do the same amount as men. And they don't do it professionally. Now, there are some women who are actually good in the workplace, and I give them props. But the majority of women that I've worked with have been slack-ass, lazy, try to find a reason to pawn work off on other people, and they just plain out just not as good. And this is the God honest truth. I put this shit on everything I love, man. Which leads me to the job that I have right now. I'm working at this hospital in Miami. And I work with a fucking slew of females. I work with a gang of bitches. Man. And all of them are some emotional, lazy motherfuckers, man. The only two men in that clinic is me and this other motherfucker. This other motherfucker named David, man. Me and him are the workhorses of that clinic, man. We see the most patients. We handle the most business. We the one, if it wasn't for us two, trust me, man, that place would be chaotic as hell right about now. And as far as like women and their emotions at work, hell, my supervisor at that job over there, she is a complete and utter bitch. Like, she speaks to everyone like she's on her period all the time. She doesn't believe in having a professional tone of voice. She doesn't believe in professional respect. She doesn't believe in these sorts of things. And she always speaks in a bitchy tone and acts like bitches. She acts like a bitch towards everybody. I even had patients complain to me when I was drawing their blood, and they would be like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? So I had patients complain about her being a bitch. Now it's a problem when patients are complaining about the fucking supervisor being a bitch. Oh, and let's not keep in mind that women are terrible when it comes to money. Women are terrible when it comes to managing money. Which is also why a lot of chicks shouldn't be in certain positions in the workforce. Because my supervisor at my job right now, guess what happened? She got caught using government money for her own personal items. She was given a government credit card, and she was paying rent with her government credit card. She was buying groceries with her government credit card. That you supposed to only use that government credit card for government related issues. Like to buy supplies for the clinic, or while you're on, if you're on a road trip or a plane trip that the government is sponsoring, then you're supposed to use that card. But this bitch used it on shopping bags full of purses and shoes and shit like that. And the bitch got caught recently. but yet she still has her job, which is fucking outstanding, right? I'm telling you, man, these fucking bitches out here, man, I fucking swear to God, man. Yo, man, they fucked up in the 1950s, man, when they started letting women have an opinion. Because, hey, man, we feeling the wrath of that shit right now. I mean, you want to talk about women in the workplace, man, I'm just saying, like, yo, man, like, you got some women who are real fucking arrogant. You know, like for example, I had a psychologist that I was working with, and this bitch has a fucking PhD. Now, men can have degrees and they won't say shit about their degree, but women can have a PhD and they'll brag all the time about that shit, or they'll act like you're just beneath them because they have a PhD and you don't. I'm like, bitch, you can still get your fucking ass whooped. I don't give a fuck what degree you got. Because at the end of the day, with me, when I'm in the workplace, I don't bring emotion to the workplace. I don't fucking bring no bullshit to the workplace. I don't bring no extra baggage like kids to the workplace. When you see me at work, and you can ask any motherfucker that I worked with, when you see me at work, when I go to work, I go into grind mode, man. I'm constantly working, man. Constantly producing. Constantly getting it, man. Constantly making positive results, man. That's what I do. When I go to work, oh, you get your money's worth out of me. And this has been with every job that I ever had, man. From working as a security guard to working to fucking making funnel cakes at Six Flags, to working in the Navy as a medic, to working as a civilian as a medic. I have gone hard on every single fucking job that I ever had. Because that's how I was raised, man. I was raised, man, you a man, you supposed to fucking provide and handle your business. You know? I mean, hell, closed mouths don't get fed, man, and lazy motherfuckers don't make money. And that's what I was taught. So I grind my ass off every time I go to work. I get tired of working with these motherfucking females who think they're fucking entitled to something just because they got tits in the ass. I'm tired of working with these motherfucking females who think they got the right to run their mouth or cry or go on temper tantrums just because they have some ovaries. Bitch, I don't give two fucks about your personal life or what the fuck is going on with you. This is the workplace. Leave that personal shit at home. And you know what? I'm telling you, man, like I said, women need to stop motherfucking bitching about not getting paid as much as men. Because, oh, trust me, I can make a whole other video describing why women don't get paid as much as men. Like, for example, and I said this in another video, and I'm going to say it again. When I was working in the motherfucking Navy as a medic, yo, man, you seen men out there, grinding, man, getting shot at and shit. You never saw women out there, ever. But yet, they want to complain about, oh, well, they don't get paid as much, well, we don't get paid as much as them and all that, because you're not taking the same risk that we're taking. You see female cops talk about, oh, we don't get paid, I don't get paid as much as he gets paid. Because most female cops I've seen, they get put on office duty or something that's not real risky. While most of the male cops are out there chasing down motherfuckers and putting their life on the line. Same goes for firefighters. Same goes for, hell, fucking business executives. Hell, men are taking the most risk when it comes to that. I'm telling you, man. And on top of that, women don't get paid as much as men do because most women like to pick positions that they're comfortable in. And they're very picky when it comes to shit like that. Us men, we ain't that picky, man, when it comes to shit like that. We just like, give me a good ass job or give me something I can work with and I will build from the ground up. We just glad to have a fucking job as men. Women be like, oh, I can't do that kind of work. Oh, I can't do that kind of work. And then they wonder why they don't get paid as much as men. All I got to say, these motherfucking bitches out here in America, man, yo, y'all need to stop bitching. Y'all need to stop complaining. Because y'all hoes got it better than any type of women in the world, man. Y'all getting opportunities that women in other countries would kill for. But yet y'all still motherfucking whining and shit, talking about y'all don't get paid as much as us. Yo, look that shit up, and you'll find out why y'all don't get paid as much as us. That's all I got to say, man. Doc G out. Peace.